I still remember my first day here, walking onto this field with nothing but a dream and a chip on my shoulder. A kid nobody knew, fighting for a spot in a program that didn't need him to be great. I was just a walk-on, a name on a roster, no hype, no expectations, just me and the work I was willing to put in. It wasn't easy. Every practice felt like a battle. Every rep was a reminder that I was only one step away from being sent home. I had to earn my place, prove myself day after day. There were days I wanted to quit, days where the doubt crept in, but something inside me wouldn't let me. Maybe it was the way my dad raised me, to fight through challenges, or maybe it was the belief that I had. Somehow, I knew I was just meant for more, and now I'm here. From that kid who walked on with no guarantees to a starter on Alabama's defense, one game away from a national championship, man. It's surreal, really. This journey hasn't been just about football. It's been about growth, resilience, and faith. I've faced more than just opponents on the field. I've faced doubt, loss, family struggles, and all ups and downs life could throw at me. But every setback was just a setup for something greater. People say life is about the journey, not the destination. But right now, the destination is within reach. We've come this far. I know this is just the beginning of what's possible. I've fought my way to this moment. I've earned my place amongst the best. Now we're one step away from making history. This isn't just a game. It's everything we sacrifice for, everything we work for. I wouldn't change a single step that got me here. And so I just want to say thank you, man, to everybody that believed in the story. And if I could leave you with anything that you could take from this, is that even though you've seen me go through so much, what I learned was that the only thing I can control is how I respond to the things of life, not necessarily what happens in it. And so my faith, my hope, my belief in God and who He created me to be is what kept me. And so if you're going through anything, I pray and I hope that you understand that everything that you need is already inside of you. Just have faith in yourself, but more importantly, have faith in God. Let's get into this game. I love y'all. It's Willy Gardens. This isn't just any game. This is the game we've been fighting for, the one we've bled for, the one where every rep, every sacrifice, every moment of doubt has led to. Two powerhouses, Alabama and Oregon, both here because we know what it means to dominate, to rise above, and to prove we're the best. This ain't no David versus Goliath story. This is two giants stepping onto the same field, ready to go toe to toe. And I look at how we got here. It's not just about my story. It's the story of the whole team stepping up, especially the young guys who showed up like veterans this season. You have freshmen and sophomore cornerbacks like Domani Jackson and Zabien Brown. Those guys have been locked in and locking down opponents week after week. Man, to come in as a freshman, as a young dude at Alabama, to make an impact right away, that's special. They fearless, confident. They've given our defense a whole new energy. Then you got Ryan Williams. Man, a freshman wide receiver who's been unstoppable. I mean, that kid, his hands gotta be made of glue, and the speed to break a play open at any moment. Every time he steps onto the field, it feels like a big play is just waiting to happen. And he's just getting started. And I can't forget about one of the anchors of our defense, Keon Sabb, transfer from Michigan, safety. It's not easy to step into Alabama and make an impact right away. But Keon, he brought leadership, stability, playmaking. That's been huge for us all year. I line up on one side of the field. He's back there watching my blind side, ready to make a hit, a snag, an interception if it comes his way. Together, we're not just a team, we a family. We fought for every yard, every down, and we trusted each other to do our jobs. To all the critics who said Alabama couldn't do it without Coach Zabien, who doubted we could still compete at this level, we here, and we're ready to show the world what this team is made of. It's been a journey from a walk-on to now. Man, I couldn't be more proud to take the field with these guys for a shot at the title. But it's not just about us who had to fight. Look at Oregon. They're 14-1, but the journey is just as intense. They bounced back from an early season loss, and they didn't let it define them. Instead, they stormed through the Big Ten Conference, dominating teams, breaking records, and proving they deserve to be here. Their defense is fierce, their offense is explosive, and they're hungry. They're not here to roll over. They're here to take the trophy back to Eugene. See, this game isn't about one team being great and the other one being an underdog. This is two champions fighting for the same prize. They've been tested and we've been tested. And now it all comes down to this. To be the best, you have to beat the best. And that's exactly what we are here to do. This is the final chapter, the ultimate showdown. One game, one title, and two legacies that'll be remembered forever. Who's walking away on top? You're just gonna have to watch and see.
I gotta work smarter, cause I got these bills to pay, and I got these kids to raise, and I got a wife to praise. Yeah. I gotta work.